medication. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain.
Yes, this time around, I'm back here once again. I took a small break, I got some food in my system, and now I'm here with energy. And with me, I have a less energetic Quizzy. Despite being ill, he is here though. What a grinder.
I mean, I had to. I got a notification on my phone like, we need someone. I was like, I mean, I don't want to really, because I just want to lay in my bed, I want to take a shower. But if there's no one else, I can't not do a cast. If there else, it would be Stealthy alone. We don't want that. That's poor Stealthy entirely alone, so I would just jump in with him.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, of course. Now we have Alter versus Obscurity. We're already a little bit late, so we're going to speed through both teams. The standing, they're of course in the upper final. Alter 1-3-1 against Naya, and Obscurity, of course, knew to sweep the Palmist in order to make it to this upper final. And as we see in their own respective conference, we have first against second. We already saw it once today. This time around, we have the two opposite conferences facing each other. So Alter definitely coming out here needing to prove themselves. Obscurity looked very dominant in the previous years. They need to step it up. They need to match Obscurity's pace and pressure if they want to have a remote chance even.
Also, if you just looked at the team stats, they were really close to each other. Of course, the 5 more wins for the side of Obscurity is a decently big difference. But beyond that, most of the stats are really close. So I do expect this to be a really close series, because I think I saw Alter playing earlier this week, and I was really impressed by them.
Yeah, both teams, of course, have a lot to show for. With that said and done, I think, Quizzy, it is time that we, of course, slowly start to summon them onto the field. We know that both sides have very capable players. They showed it off in the entire season. But definitely from the side of Obscurity, I'm wanting to see that same kind of composure. They came in very confident in their first game of today. And if they can continue this, then Alter is definitely in a rough spot. Of course, we have Alter in the blue and Obscurity in orange.
Okay. I'm just going to ask you first. A little prediction. While we are joining this match, let's give us a little prediction. What do you think? We have a first team against the second team.
Yeah, but Quizzy, this is not fair, because I am on Sanctuary myself. I was on the rival team, so I think at that point you have like a little bit of bias already. To where I would have to say, of course, Alter wins here. But Obscurity was very strong in that first series, so I think it has to go to 3-2.
Okay, so 3-2, so game 5. That's what we like to hear. I hope it is that as well. That's the first good shot. And it's already in. I'm going to go with Obscurity with 3-1 scoreline. But the side of Alter is a good begin.
It's definitely a good beginning. We see the pressure coming out immediately. White Pony using that side post to be able to get it to the side. Also, small disclaimer, Quizzy, before we both mess it up. AR and not AXR or whatever. It is just AR apparently. Or
why is there an X then?
Yeah, I do not know. The guy was legit spamming the chat before to make sure that we don't mispronounce his name.
No. He called it upon himself. It's Raw Rookie who puts in the first one for his team on 1-0 after some good pressure on the side of Obscurity.
Yeah, good pressure coming out. Placement superb as our AR wasn't able to reach it anymore. So yeah, immediate good start from Alter and Obscurity immediately firing back. But of course that is why we're in the upper finals here. AR able to get that save. Krasus goes past the ball. White Pony able to get it cleared. AR doesn't really have the booster. Does get that touch underneath as it's now Deadly Dom playing the ball to the side. Melty there. Extension into midfield. Krasus with a nice pop. Tries to look for a teammate as he sends it forward, but his teammate gets demoed. And now it's Rarugi with the ball to the side.
Cressers trying to pass it back, doesn't do it. It's White Pony still there, trying to look to push it forward. Couldn't, sadly enough. It's Deadly Dom, good shot, good redirect, but Cressers with an easy save. Both sides really have their moments in offense, but need to watch out for those counterattacks.
Yeah, we saw it right there. That redirect from Deadly Dom. Altar definitely wasn't expecting it. Cressers still being able to reach it, but it was from an awkward position. The touch also afterwards, not really the one that he wanted to go for. But now, those moments that they're able to immediately intercept the pressure from the side from Obscurity, that's the thing, for example, the Palmers needed earlier. They didn't have that, they gave too much space to the side from Obscurity, and that's when they're lethal, as we now see an opportunity. AR, there in the right moment, able to clear that ball all the way back forwards.
Rugi on the side, what can he do with it? Leaving it for his teammates. No offensive pressure on the side for Alter right now. It's a good pass to the middle from the shot is there, really well played, and AR scores it.
Yeah, good team play. Realizing that Deadly Dom is a little bit out of position. White Pony, nice catch. Able to bait one person out of the defense from Obscurity and then pass it down to his teammate. This is the thing, of course, that we want to see. Now we are seeing two teams. Not individual players trying to get good moments, but actually two teams that are working together. The passes are connecting, and this is the most beautiful thing about Rocket League to me.
So Alter now with the lead, that's just really important for them. The first game, always really nice to have. Of course, it's sometimes the second game the opponent plays 10 times better because they know how you're gonna play. But still, having the first game, being able to do that clean sweep on your opponent is something nice to start with.
Yeah, right now AR trying to get that ball into midfield, but Rarugi is right there. White Pony, beautiful shot, but it goes a little bit too high. Hits that crossbar as it's now Crassus with the pressure. AR follow up. Ball still in the corner from the side from Obscurity as they're trying to get the ball cleared as it's now Rarugi. Gets a pinch past one. AR still there. Melty able to get that pressure going as White Pony gets that ball popped into midfield. Cressida is there, able to play it to the side, and with this pressure it is Alter that is lurking once more. With that demo, they have a lot of opportunities here.
Cressers up in the air, can pass to the backboard, goes for the flipper set. I think he has it, and he does get the touch. After Crispy misses the ball, it shouldn't have gone in, but at the end it did. 3-1 scoreline already.
What a play. It is not the way that we would anticipate a reset to be used, but it is still so creative from Crassus to use that reset to basically maintain the height in the air. Because that is one of the most things that people tend to forget, Quizzy, in Rocket League, that you can actually use your flips to keep yourself at around the same height.
It's gonna be AR trying to push it forward, both on the side. Indeed, the side of Obscurity really needs to change their play up. Cressers taking the ball under control. Crispy misses the ball once again. He's already done it once. That costed his team a lot. This time, luckily enough, it doesn't go into the goal. White Pony with a shot, but sadly enough, that doesn't hit it as well here. Passing back into the middle. The side of Obscurity getting some offense pressure, but not enough to get a goal.
Yeah, so far it's only 3-1 that scoreline. We need Obscurity to get out of their defense, because that's the main thing that they're struggling with right now. They're stuck in their own half. It's Alter that is really dominating the pressure right now, and it is basically Obscurity chasing after it. What can we do? Can we clear the ball? Oh, now we can clear the ball. We can get a little bit of pressure relief, but it is only into our own corner where already somebody is waiting from Alter. And that is the main thing that they need to anticipate for. They need to be ready. They need to get that ball cleared. They need to control it as well the moment they have that opportunity.
Gonna be Deadly Dom taking care of it there in the corner. Cressers with quick challenge. It's AR up in the air to the backboard. Can he get a second touch? He would be, but it's Raw putting the ball forward. Cressers in between once again. Dom putting the ball forward. The guy I think was one of the best goal scorers on this team, so he really needs to put up his game.
Yeah, so far it is Alter that is in a good position with 10 seconds remaining. They're definitely going to take game 1. But it's only a matter of, like, how will they continue this next game, right? We see Cressers, for example, been crucial. He had that moments that he created space for his team. He had the moments that he was very aggressive in that midfield, denying opportunities from Obscurity. And Obscurity, on the other hand, they had great defense. We can't take that for granted. They have 9 saves, Quizzy. That's not just nothing.
Nine saves is quite a lot. But, well, still, they have 9 saves, but they still let 3 goals through. And on themselves, they didn't have that much of offensive pressure. And that's the thing that really needs to be changed. But how do they go about it, changing it?
Well, there's certain elements, right? Main thing that we of course saw before from Obscurity is that they played a little bit faster. You can play a little bit more dynamic, but for that you need to have proper positioning. You need to have trust in each other, and actually space yourself out accordingly. Because the main thing that we saw is it is Obscurity time after time after time after again, basically getting one touch, trying to get the ball cleared. Oh, it goes to the other side of the field. Now we're probably safe. But it isn't that case, because it is Alter that is already there, picking up that ball again, bringing it to your defense. So you need to do one of 2 things. Either you have somebody forwards that is able to use something with that far clear, or you need to control that ball and get it past midfield. If you can't get it past midfield, you're basically handing it back to the opposing team, and then they can just pile on the pressure, which is what we saw in the beginning of Game 1.
Let's see if the side of Obscurity can do one of those 2 things. Or will it be the side of Alter who will still be too strong? If they can score a good first goal in the first few seconds, that will be really nice for them. It's crashes and a save from them.
Ooh, here a good opportunity again. AR getting the ball into the center, but it is played away to the side as it's now Melty. Gets that ball into midfield, but AR there. Finds Kress. Kress can't really reach it as it's now Rugi that does get demoed, and with that said, it is Alter once again that has a lot of space, and it is now Obscurity that's waiting in defense, thinking that Alter is going to make a mistake.
The side demo attempt there, really good, making the last player uncomfortable. Really well played by the side of Alter, and already putting ahead once again. The demo, I just love it. I love the demos, and it isn't even a demo. He didn't even touch him, but still, because he was there, he had to jump, and he couldn't get the ball.
Yeah, and it's once again that good team play from Alter. I said something about being forwards, upfield, ready for balls coming your way. And we already saw in those first starting moments from Alter that Grazzers is basically doing the same thing for his team. A little bit more, of course, in an aggressive setting. But if you have the confidence in your teammates, you know that they can be consistent and you know when to come back. There is almost 0 risk about that kind of a playstyle.
Melt crispy. Up in the air, soft touch. Rugi following it up into the corner. This could be a dangerous ball, but no connection from the side of Obscurity. That pressure just it thins out after 5 seconds, or just after a bounce. It's all gone. They really need to attack more as a team and not as 3 individuals.
Ooh, there Kress is trying to find that demo that could have opened up the net for a second one. This is now Deadly Tom, outpaced by Kress. Tries to put some more pressure up as it's Malty into the center. R there trying to shoot it, but can't really place it. So now crashes back to that backboard. Deadly Dom, awkward backflip is still there. Gets blocked as AR is now there. Tries to get it into midfield, but pinches his back first. Unfortunately, as it is White Pony. Only taking it sideways, but it is Alter that is somehow getting away with it.
They are still putting it forward. Alter really need focus up a little bit more. They should be making more goals here as well. They're constantly on offense, but not scoring any more than that first nice demo goal. Crispy taking control, quick flick, delivers the ball to the opponent. AR now on the wall, goes to the ceiling, has his flip reset. Can he make this? Yes, he definitely can, but he doesn't use his flip the right way. Shoot, balls in front of the net, and it ends up eventually.
The shenanigans wasn't there. I was like, okay. Dresses misses the ball, surely then, then surely AR is going to catch it, dribble it into the net. No, he also leaves it. And with that, the entire defense was equally as bamboozled that I was. And it opened the net for White Pony with 2-0. It is Alter that is in a very good position, but right now this is a bit awkward. AR is able to get a touch. Crest needs to be there as soon as possible. But White Pony calm and collected on that goal line, making sure that he can turn that ball away as it's now Deadly Dom. Still rushing back, tries to get a touch on it, but it is AR getting all that boost, which is basically disabling Obscurity to do anything. They're starved most of the time, Quizzy.
And also, as the side of Obscurity, you can't miss any of the chances. The ball was just in front of the net. There was a double commit.
Oh.
And you were beating the last guy. These should be going in, but as long as they don't score, then they're at a great risk of losing this match. This as well. This needs to be a goal. You can't miss it against Alter, because you know they will punish you for it.
Yeah, with 2 minutes remaining, they really need every opportunity that they can get, and Dom knows that. He tries to control it, he tries to get it into a position to where he can beat somebody, but Melty now with a good clear. Rugi needs to step on it, but they're leaving the ball again, but it makes it a little bit awkward. They almost get away with it, as it's now Dom into the midfield. Crassus is still there, gets that ball cleared, but Raul Rugi is waiting on that wall. Gets that ball cleared, but can't really control it, therefore handing it back to Alter, who's still awkward, but now it's White Pony. Flicks it past one, gets that 50, pushes it past Dom. It's now only him and the goal line, as it is AR now coming to help with that bump. It's an open opportunity. What a beautiful team play from Alter.
The bumps are really working well for the side of Alter. White Pony going through, having no boost, but knowing you don't need any boost to get a bump out. Pushes the goalie away, and it's Crasher who has just a tap in front of him, as to the great pass of AR. Really nice team play once again from Alter. They really deserve this lead.
Yeah, it's a well-deserved lead, but I'm a bit shocked by the performance of Obscurity right now. In the first series that we saw today, we already saw Obscurity once, Quizzy, and back then, Raul Rugi was playing a lot better. Right now, it feels like his confidence is shot a little bit. He doesn't know what to do anymore, and also the power from the shots from Obscurity is just significantly lower.
There's another demo there that made it really scary. But as you said, Obscurity is just not themselves, maybe, not playing their full potential. And against the side of Alter, you do need your full potential. So that's definitely a reason why they're 3-0 behind in this match and already lost the first game. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't think they will be able to pull us back. Sure enough, gets 4-0, but a big miss from White Pony there.
Yeah, White Pony just had to relax, had to aim his car up so the ball drops down. But of course, in that moment, Quizzy, we said something. Obscurity's shots are lacking power. He wanted to put the power, but with that power, he put it to the crossbar. So there's always, of course, a downside to your approach. But if you need power, then sometimes they say high risk is high reward, and in that case it was just the risk because he couldn't convert it. But it's a little bit unfortunate here from Obscurity, right? We already said first game they immediately came back, they looked way better, and then all of a sudden throughout that first game and even now we see a decline in the possibilities that Obscurity is getting.
Well, it also looks like they don't have the motivation anymore to play. They seem lacking. They seem like not interested in having to win this match, and it's sad to see because Obscurity, it is a really good team. Normally, I would love to see them play, but today they just don't have it in this match.
Well, of course, today is the only day for the prospect players, Quizzy, so they need to step it up, right? Even if they lose here against Alter and they want to make it to the grand final, they really need to step it up. They need to play more consistently, better, use each other's nicely, because now we see them sometimes racing after another. For example, I said that one opportunity, Melty clears that ball way past midfield, and then we're basically waiting on Raul Rugi to make him move, and then he just waits, he calms down, he gets too timid, doesn't try and take a potential risk, sure, but if your teammate is back and your teammate just is able to get a clear and you have that opportunity to extend it, to finally put pressure on Alter, at that point I think you just go for it, right?
We have to see this in the third game. Obscurity really needs to step up by a bunch. They can still win this. It is not over yet, but they do need some things to be changed, and it's to the side of Alter to just play as they have been playing. Good offensive power, good shots, good pressure. That's all they need.
Oh, and immediately that bump makes it a lot better here, as it's Alter once again in control. White Pony plays it high for his teammate. Grez is right there, waiting on that touch, is able to play it to the side as it's out Melty Crispy. Able to get that ball on target. Double commit here from the side from Alter. It's the first one that I can remember, and now we get the second. So maybe Alter getting a little bit too confident, and as AR is there to clean up the mistakes that his two teammates made. But if you go too heavy on those double commits, you will have those opportunities, you will have those moments where you don't have boost, and then you open the door widely for the opposing team.
A little bit of overconfidence, maybe from the side of Alter, as that almost goes in, but luckily enough it just gets saved on the goal line. White Pony in the corner gets dunked by Rookie. Crispy, he missed the ball once again. He's not looking too good today either.
Yeah, now it is Crassus once again trying to look for a bump, trying to look for a demo. White Pony can't put it in, but it was so close. Now AR has the control, takes his time, tries to pass his teammate as it's now Obscurity, but gets blocked. Multi Crispy to the side, goes into that corner. White Pony, good catch. Forcing it even through Dom as it's now Rugi and Crispy. They're a little bit awkward, a little bit of miscommunication maybe, to where they were struggling to decide who was going to take the ball.
Oh, Crashers tried to get a redirect, sadly enough. He couldn't do it. White Pony in the corner, trying to look for a dunk. Doesn't have it. Deadly Dawn with a touch. It's AR right in front of him. He waits a little bit. Ball's in front of the net still. But Crashers can take this out. It's the side of Alter who are lacking a little bit in this game compared to the last few games. But it's not a guaranteed loss.
Yeah, the pressure is a little bit lower. Of course, they don't want to make a mistake and allow momentum here to Obscurity. But it is sometimes that kind of mentality, Quizzy, thinking should not make a mistake, I should not force it too hard. Oh. That opens the door for the opposing team as they missed the opportunity.
It wasn't open net, and Rookie just put it wide. If that was a moment to get your first lead in the series, or to even get your first series, that would have been a moment. But it's Crispy putting it in the right direction, and after a nice double touch, still putting his team on a 1-0 lead, which it should already have.
Yeah, and we saw here once again Alter struggling. White Pony driving over that lip Alter corner, therefore not being able to go for it. Maybe communicated it a little bit too late for Crassus to be able to step in. And with that said, it is finally Obscurity that is leading for the first time in this series. Now Deadly Dom into the center, gets blocked by Multi Crispy as he now tries to reach for it, but Crassus is there, getting that ball into midfield. White Pony backflips once again, but it is AR. Beautiful first touch. Tries to get it past one. It's now up to Crassus. Launches it high off the ceiling. Crispy outpaced, but a fake from White Pony and a little bit not the thing that we were expecting here.
It's a double commit from the side of Obscurity as well, but it's Deadly Dom going through it about it. Nice. This is a one player behind, and it was White Pony. He got the defense straight on. Now turning it back into offense, passing the ball to the middle to his teammate, but Rookie is right on that.
Now White Pony once again with a clear, and these are the moments of course that we need to see from Alter, but now they're a little bit too timid again. They need to create opportunities, they need to put pressure on the side from Obscurity, because Obscurity right now is getting confident. They're getting comfortable as well with this pressure from Alter. So Alter really needs to step it up. They need to throw that more physical play, as Crassus does get a beautiful shot and he equalizes it out of nowhere.
That is a beautiful shot. Nice amount of power. Really well done. And out of nowhere, as you said, the ball goes into the net. And it's a game once again.
Oh my god, this is making it even closer and shows that Obscurity really need to fight for it. Do they want to try and attempt that reverse sweep here against Alter? They need to do it now as Deadly Dom gets an opportunity. He can't get the double, but his teammate is there. It's blocked once more, but AR can't get the touch, but it goes over. Rugi had a chance. He had the chance to bring his team ahead, but he couldn't.
Obscurity had a chance. It wasn't only Rugi, it was all three players, but they missed it all. And now the side of Alter gets to live another day, gets to live to put on another attack to maybe even clean sweep this series.
Now White Pony in a dangerous position for the opponents. Does get that reset, but is blocked immediately by Multi Crispy, who plays that ball back. But AR, good position. Gets that ball forwards. Tries to get that block, but Crescent is there. Shot goes on target. Dom is bumped. AR, what a pass!
What a bump and pass from AR. The pass was of course not intended, but then he got the bump. Dom was midair. And a beautiful bump of him, putting the ball right in front of the net once again for Crashers to put it in. What a lovely play.
Oh, the team synergy is the one that is making the difference right now, as Alter is one step closer to getting to the Prospect Grand Finals. Getting themselves that opportunity, of course, they're not needing the bracket reset to potentially win it, as it's now Cressers trying to get the ball forwards. Can't reach all the way as it's AR. Good interception. Rarugi now there, getting that ball into midfield. Melty Crispy there. Delidon now. You need to get it past AR. They can't. As it's White Pony has a chance. Places it backboard. Crushers, are you there? Yes, he is, but the ball gets cleared. And with 0 seconds remaining, they need to just drop the ball and Alter go into the grand finals with a 3-0 win.
This match ended way sooner than it should. I think we can both agree on it. This should have been a better matchup, and the third game finally showed how close these games, or these teams, really were. But the first two matches made sure of it, and Alter would already win here with a 3-0 clean sweep.
Oh my, Quizzy. I predicted even a 3-2 win from Alter, right? That's what I said, but I didn't expect those first two games to go that way. I thought that we were going to get a series that was equally matched, just as this last game. But Alter, out of nowhere in those first two games, they really brought the heat. And I think that's the moment that Obscurity really started to struggle. And therefore, Obscurity really need to prove themselves now. They need to go to the lower finals. They need to win there in order to beat Alter, potentially, after a bracket reset and then again.
I mean, a 3-0 sweep in the semi-final, that's something you're not gonna get back from easily. You do want revenge now as the side of Obscurity. But as you already know, I was kind of sick, so we're gonna call this outro a little bit short. I'm sorry for everyone. We maybe, if Stelfu still wants to do another analogy on how the entire match is, I'm fine with it. But beside that, I'm fine to call it because I really want to go to bed.
Yeah, so Quizzy, of course, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping out. And of course, Krez is the MVP for this series. But we do not know yet who Obscurity is going to face. We, of course, will know that if we go over to the B stream. And then, of course, we have to come back for the lower finals. And then ultimately, the grand finals. We will be facing off against Alter once more. That's something that, of course, we will find out after a small break. See you all soon.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I know you make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening. I hope you're living out your life. Wherever you are, I know you make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are. Know that you'll find your way. Wherever you are. I know you make it. Wherever you are. If you're someone who'll take the fall to save someone else, and nobody even knows that you're suffering yourself. For anyone whose pain always hurts like hell, this one's for you. This one's for you. Want you to take one breath, take one step, and never say never. Things will get better. Only takes one day to rewrite your fate. Know that you'll find your way. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening. I hope you're living out your life. Wherever you are, I know you make it. Hold on to faith and you'll survive. Wherever you are.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be alright. You run, drive, roll your mind. 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 Seeing all the water rain fill your eyes, doing the things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be alright. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run,
Come in, come in. I can seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
forever, but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. And no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. Don't need a no man. Back and I'm better. You had to go back where you came from, now you're bitter. Out of sight, out of mind for real. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be you for real. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
Yeah. Shorty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, yeah. They scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah. I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah. A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. Yeah, I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. Yeah, I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Yeah. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Shorty loves it, yeah, loves that I'm a goat. Yeah. Shorty loves it, yeah, loves that I'm a goat. They don't want it, yeah, they scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah, I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah.
Beats the moon. I'm the sun that will not move. Do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to RSC EU. We're at the business end of the Prospect playoffs. Only 3 teams left in the competition. We're here for the lower final between Propel and Obscurity. A place in that grand final is what beckons for both of these teams. I'm Tom Dillon. Alongside me for this series this evening and the grand final a little bit later on is Greybeard. Greybeard, we're a little bit late here, but we're here and we've got a series.
Tom, we're thrilled to be here at all. We've Epic online servers were down. People couldn't get into Rocket League. We might be a bit late, but we're grateful to be here at all. And the show will go on. So that's all. That's all very much good news.
Absolutely, the show will absolutely go on, and this should be a cracking game as well. Propel have been through the lower tier. They got knocked out. Actually, well, they didn't get knocked out, but they're coming through this lower tier, so it's obviously the slightly less favoured side here. The less favoured side here, as you can see the bracket up on your screen. And, well, yeah, they've come all the way through. And we now see this final where they've got a chance to get into that grand final overall. Obscurity, they'll be disappointed because they were in that upper final, so actually they're just playing to get themselves back. Here are the team stats. You can see Obscurity clear favourites with that first in the league play.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's never fun to get knocked out in the upper final, but I worry for them a little bit. Propel have had a monster lower bracket, well, coming from the play-ins, and then the lower bracket run, 3-2 in the first round, a clean sweep in the second round, and then the lower semi-final, 3-1. So they have been on a tear in this lower bracket.
They absolutely have, and we can have a look as well at the team stats to see how each of our teams stack up. As you can see, Neuronic, Stormy, both playing, well, not actually that great. A great deal of games here for Propel, and you can see obviously they've got one player playing 67 games and scoring 85 goals. That is pretty impressive. These are league play stats. Of course, we can't read too much into it. As we have a look at this Obscurity side though, Greybeard, is there anyone that sticks out to you?
No, I don't think I've seen an. I saw a couple of the games in the upper final. I mean, they looked pretty good. It looked pretty chaotic at times. And in the final game that they won, I mean, they were lucky not to go behind or have that game equalized, push into overtime. They could have lost that one, but by and large, overall, they're kind of seem to be sticking to a game plan and finding themselves here. So whatever they've done seems to be working.
Yes, and well, we're getting ready to get into this game quickly. Want to have a little bit of a chat about our predictions very, very quickly here. Personally, I think Obscurity going to recover in this one, make it 3-0. I think they'll get through to that grand final relatively easily. However, I'm not saying Propel haven't got a chance, Greybeard.
Well, listen, I'm going with Propel, and anyone who's known me long enough knows that my predictions are often not based on solid logic and information. They tend to be more emotional, and I love Propel's run in the lower bracket. So I'm like, yeah, let the dream continue. Let the dream go to its natural conclusion in the grand final. So I'll be backing them to take this.
Well, it's other players to join up, and we can get ready to get going here for the first of potentially 5 games in the lower final. The servers being held together by duct tape at the moment, and hoping that they hold on for the next 5 games and hopefully into that 7-game grand final as well. Here underway, and it's Obscurity in the red, Propel in the whites. It's Propel who have the ball early on here, despite Obscurity arguably winning the kickoff. Stormy down this left-hand side, looking to attack very, very early on. This is the first chance for Propel immediately, and Ruji, I should say, just about gets out of trouble.
That was a really good start, and the positive start continues here for Propel. They've pretty much camped over the opening 30 seconds. They've been over in the Obscurity half pretty much the whole time. 3-1. Oh, what a dunk. Can someone get there at the end? Storm will find the finish. Stormy will get the opening goal, and deserved given how they've played in the opening 32 seconds.
They have, and I think Obscurity a little bit shocked at that. Remember, this is the team that topped their conference relatively comfortably, and well, into this lower final. It's starting off on a very, very poor foot as here Propel come again. It's Neuro on this right-hand side, looking to go forward. He's in the air, he's looking to go all the way with a double touch, won't quite find it. Teammate following up, not quite able to get there. Melty Crispy, what he can do, someone who's been very successful in the prospect tier in recent years, but this time he's not quite able to get there in this lower final. Here goes Dom out to the right-hand side, trying to create an attack here for Obscurity, but Propel again peg them back.
I think their run in the lower bracket has given them a lot of confidence because they are playing really well here. Obscurity, it feels like they just haven't gotten into the game yet. We're a minute 15 seconds in just about, and they've done nothing but try and keep the ball away, and they failed on that in one critical moment. Neuro's up. He's going to pass it via the ceiling. And, okay. The count of Melty Crispy will get the goal in the end, but it came off 3-1. I'm trying to see what happened here. 3 players just about. I mean, that's effectively a goal for Propel, but it's 1-1.
Well, I'd be quite happy if that happened up the other end. I wouldn't be just disoriented or something, because it was almost looked intentional. Very, very strange goal for Propel to concede, and actually disappointing as well, given their good start. Now, all of a sudden, Obscurity have this way back in. Melty Crispy looking to make them pay even more here. Ruji eventually crowded out 3-1, getting the save credit. Now back on the attack. Go Propel. Neuro is looking to take advantage of a demo, but Deadly Dom is there to snuff that out. 3-1 keeping this alive. He goes forward in the air for Melty Crispy. He can't quite get there. Ruji has to clear his lines instead. 3 minutes to go in this game, and Propel all of a sudden looking a little bit shakier than they did before.
Yeah, I think that goal and the nature of it, how it all unfolded, has undone them a little bit. They haven't had the same dominance, the same pressing foot, and the old classic triple commit will keep the ball out of the Obscurity net. Stormy's going to have another crack. He is dispossessed. 3-1 does very well. Oh, he tries it again. Tries the double fake. It doesn't work. And it continues. But maybe they'll get back into it now. I think they've had an opportunity, and maybe we'll reset, settle down, and get back into their work.
Here out to this right-hand side. Melty Crispy tries to put it back into the centre, but there's no doing for him, or indeed one of his teammates. There's a demo on Deadly Dom, but Neuro's having to crack back to it. He rotates back post, gives Stormy the keys to this attack, as here goes 3-1 out to the far side, and now Stormy can't quite get there. That allows Ruji to clear away, only as far as Neuro, though, who looks for the centre, looks for a teammate, and it's a good save by Melty Crispy on the line.
Count of Melty Crispy with the touch away. Rugi here trying to press up high in the air, trying to give no time on the ball. Good work from Stormy. Pressure continues. Neuro trying to find the end of his own path. That's great. Oh, they've squandered a wonderful opportunity, and somehow Obscurity keep it out. But man, they are going to be kicking themselves. Propel, they should be 2-1 up.
It should be 2-0 up, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, because that
Fair
goal
enough.
was really, really poor, and I think they will be kicking themselves if this goes to overtime and they don't take this game one. That is the moment. A fail of the season, as someone put in the chat. I think that sums it up pretty nicely, as here goes Neuro off of the backboard. Melty Crispy clears it away. There is a man in waiting arriving. Stormy into the near post, and it's a save by Ruji. Just about. This storm of Propel pressure is just never giving up. Here goes Melty Crispy to clear.
Yeah, they're looking now like they did in that sort of opening 60 seconds or so before they conceded. There's going to be another shot. Stormy will get a second, and there you go. It felt like it was coming, Tom. The build-up was great. Long period of sustained pressure. Finally, Obscurity can't keep it out anymore, and once more, Propel 1 up.
Yeah, Melty Crispy was the man at the near post, which was a little bit too difficult for him to get it on that angle. Couldn't quite get there before it crossed the line. To be honest with you, I think if he did get there, it would still have probably found its way in. But they have a chance now, Obscurity, to try and attack up the other end. Dom is there. It's a good bump play as well from his teammate as Dom now attacks, but Neuro is back and happy to deal with this one relatively easily. 3-1 takes it off for him. Rugi challenging. The 50 goes in the favour of Propel, and well into the centre it goes, but no one quite there to clear it away. Neuro now is a little bit wasteful in possession. It's cleared away without any major drama, but here goes Melty Crispy to try and get Obscurity back into the game. Into the centre it goes. Deadly Dom at the far post. He squanders.
That was so awkward and lucky to get away with it. We've seen a couple of those moments now on both sides of the pitch. Oh no, Melty Crispy with a bang! Yeah, and we had such a good camera angle on that, Tom. We were looking at the ball being smacked toward us in the camera angle, and it just looked like a goal from the moment Melty Crispy went up.
And it was a goal the moment that Melty Crispy went up. An absolutely fantastic goal. It looks like this game is destined for overtime unless there's a kick-off goal here. It's beckoning and Melty Crispy is able to clear it away in a hurry, but Propel will feel like they have a chance at the buzzer beater here. Dom clears it away, not particularly fast. Stormy is there, keeps it alive. Now go to buzzer, now or never. 3-1 out to the far post. Melty Crispy with a very important save in the context of the game, and it eventually drops to the floor.
What an interesting opening game we've had. It's been a great play. I mean, really, this game should be over with Propel with a one-game lead. But they've just had a couple of interesting moments. One where they punished themselves with an own goal, and then one where they were punished and conceded. And now they're duking it out in overtime and under pressure here. But staying alive, and it's just and it's strange for me because I think on a balance, Propel have been the better team, but it's hard to argue that when we're in coming up to a minute of overtime at 2-2.
Here goes Obscurity out to the right-hand side. It's falling. Melty Crispy can't quite turn it in. Difficult angle for him. He's staying up though and keeping this attack alive. Neuro eventually takes it off him and can chase down Dom in challenge into the centre for 3-1. What can he do with the pull? Not a great deal. Over the top of Rucci though, maybe over the top of Dom as well, off the back post, and Melty Crispy eventually clears, not particularly well. Dom goes up for it, trying to clear it away himself, and Euro with the quick challenge, 3-1 in support, and now here goes Rucci, clearing it away eventually, and it looks like Obscurity just about survive.
And for Obscurity, I kind of feel like the Deadly Dom and Ruji need to get themselves more involved here. It seems like every time we're talking about Obscurity, it's Melty Crispy either having to get a clear or having a struggle on the back or scoring goals. And if Obscurity, the other two teammates show up here, I think they're going to be far more dominant. But having said that, that feels like they're starting to wrest control of this overtime.
4 minutes and 45 seconds into it already. Neuro keeps this up, trying to keep the attack alive, but I think Obscurity going to have a chance here. Deadly Dom out to the right-hand side, sets it up nicely, steers it forward, falls maybe for Melty Crispy, not quite in position to play it, and well, Dom has to run back to clear his lines. This is really, really difficult. It's here, Crispy clears away. Also, well, we've got
Open
a moment,
net.
so I'll take that back because it's an open net for Melty Crispy, and Propel are going to lose this game one, which they really, really should have won. Obscurity dig deep and get the victory.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes to be champions, you have to eke out very scrappy wins, and I'm desperately upset for Propel. They looked so good for long periods. That opening sort of 60, 90 seconds, and then another period of about 60 seconds or so in the middle after they had conceded, they just looked fantastic and dominant. But then just not able to hold it together, and Obscurity finding a way to win, and good teams do find ways to win.
Absolutely, and I don't think it's any coincidence that Obscurity have got to that upper final in the first place, and then having to play in this lower final. It's just one of those things. You come up against a team like Ulster, and there has to be a loser. But they've only done 2 series in this entirety of the playoffs, and they've won one, lost one. They are a class team. We know that. Otherwise, we would have had to play significantly more than that. And, well, I'm still backing them here to win 3-0, even if I do think Propel will feel very disappointed.
Yeah, and Melty Crispy he's the man for Obscurity right now, scoring all 3 goals plus a save, 4 shots on net. He was assisted in one of those goals by Ruji, but outscoring his teammates by over double. So, yeah, you know, he's the glue keeping that team together right now. And if Ruji and Deadly Dom can up their game a little bit, I think they'll be quite dominant. Now, it is Propel, got to shake off that loss. Shake off the loss of a game they should have won, and come out here swinging like they did in game 1, and then just keep it up for the entire 5 minutes.
That will be their hope as 3-1 tries to start off here. Melty Crispy clearing it downfield. Stormy is going to clear that one away, and that is nice and sensible. He chases downfield, creating that pressure early, and Ruji's there on the line. Melty Crispy backing him up, 3-1 into the centre, no one arriving, and it gives a chance for Obscurity to have their first attack of the game. Ruji here off the back wall. Stormy happy to clear end to end.
And I feel like it's a bit of a battle between Stormy and Crispy. Stormy and Melty Crispy, they are the two key players for their respective teams. And here comes Stormy, shoots on net and saved by Melty Crispy.
Into the near post it goes, Dom clears it away. It's going right-hand side, looking for the corner. 3-1 gets the pinch off of Dom, looking for Neuro on the right-hand side, but Neuro not quite able to get there. He does well enough, though, to beat Melty Crispy into the centre for Stormy, and that one's going to find its way in. Stormy left it to his teammate, then decided, actually, you know what, I can score that myself, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, Melty Crispy and Ruji having a massive double commit on the on the left-hand side of the pitch, just leaving that goal open. And good work from Apparel to seize the opportunity and score, punish the mistake, and puts them in front like they were in game one. Not as early as it happened in game one, but now they've got to hang on. 3-1 now, trying to go all the way. Can he get on the end of this? He almost does, but Neuro now has been left alone as third man. He gets some time. He does very well to sort of wait for his team to get back on track, and then the pass into Stormy, but they are still defending their own net.
He goes 3-1, trying to clear it away, and he does that. A nice bit of individual flair to go all the way forward. Melty Crispy there in centre field, though, able to get a little bit of momentum taken off of the ball, and that's a lot of momentum put onto the ball as Obscurity turn to attack, only for Neuro to immediately go back on the attack himself. Cleared downfield by Obscurity. 3-1, a little bit of work to do to turn it away out to this right-hand side. Stormy downfield, Melty Crispy again clearing it away. Bit of ping ball at the moment as both teams try and get themselves back into this game. Obscurity, I think there's an air of caution. They're not dominating, they're not controlling this game great bit as well as they would have liked, being that favourite team.
Yeah, right now the game, for the most part, to any degree that it is being controlled by Propel. They're doing very well to build pressure, but giving it away too easily in the final third. This is dangerous and awkward, and Ruji is going to punish. It was Neuro here, I think, it was 3-1, trying to take it across his own net, but he just passes it, and the game is level.
Ruji will be happy with that one, and I think maybe just a sense of dribbling across your own goal. They tell you not to do that in football, and I think Rocket League is the same thing. It's just a little bit awkward there from Propel. They might get themselves back forward here, but 3-1 save is, sorry, a shot is saved by Ruji, if I get my words out. At some point, Dom can't get that. Stormy challenges, and he does get cleared away eventually, so Propel able to keep this one alive. Obscurity able to keep this one alive, and into the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Absolutely anyone's game. That's the far post. Stormy, again, with a very good save. That is one thing I'd say about Propel. They have been doing a lot more stuff right. That wasn't quite right, but 3-1 will get away with it.
Yeah, no, 3-1, second time he's trying to go with the mechanics all the way. Nice little pass from Neuro to himself off the side wall. Deadly Dom's going to have to do work here. He doesn't make a hash of it. He does get the touch, but the pressure remains. Stormy, can he get on the end of it? He does. Brings it back. They need reinforcements. They're doing very well, but giving it away in that final third. 3-1 will keep it there and interesting. Off the back wall. Somebody, anybody, get on that for a shot. Neuro is going to put it down off the backboard. Tries to follow himself. Has to give up. And they pummeling the net right now, but just can't find the middle of it.
Into the centre it goes. Ruji can't quite get the shot off. In fact, he wasn't trying to get the shot off. That was his own. No, he wasn't. He got out to the far post. That's confused me. Got disoriented for a second there, but Neuro clears it away. There we go. So it was actually overall a bad miss from Ruji. All things considered, Neuro's going to make them pay, and that is a really favourable 50, and that is exactly what he wanted to do.
An intercept and a dunk here. Fantastic from Neuro. The clear was on until it hit Neuro, and no one behind him. They are back in front, and now 1 minute for them to hold on.
Out to this left-hand side it goes. Melty Crispy trying to get downfield off the backboard. It'll go, but not quite getting themselves back onto level terms. This might fall for Dom. 3-1 is there to clear it away. Propel putting in a brave performance at the moment to level up this series after 2 games played. 3-1 spins around to this one, trying to take it downfield, looking to run a bit of clock. Maybe Euro challenges Dom, and Dom can't quite turn it in. Here goes Stormy. What can he do? Melty Crispy with a very, very good touch. That gives Dom a chance. It will sneak in, will it? Yes, Crispy seals the deal. Oh, wow.
Feeling a little like a game 2 overtime on the way. It will be our second in a row. And as I said in that first game, good teams, even when they're scrappy and not having the best day, they find a way. And for the most part, Propel have looked like the slightly better team. But Obscurity not letting themselves go out of it. They are fighting all the way.
And the fight's on. It's here out to the far post it goes. We try and find a winner as we go into the last 10 seconds of this game. And if it's going to happen, it might just be Obscurity here. Dom looks for the reset, won't quite find it. Melty Crispy trying to keep this one alive. In the air it goes, but they immediately turn back. Melty Crispy, last gasp, chance over the top, and oh, he hits the floor.
Man, oh man, pixels away from taking it at 0 seconds. And now it's a second overtime. Propel have been here before. Didn't work out too well for them the last time. And that was, what, around 2 minutes of overtime, that last one. It took for them to concede and lose that opening game. And here they are. That's heading toward the net, and it's in! The deadly Dom breaks their hearts. And Propel, unbelievably, are going to find themselves 2 games down.
They will count themselves as the unluckiest team in all of the RSC after those first 2 games. And a reverse sweep here looks very, very unlikely. And, well, Propel are going to be absolutely delighted with themselves. That was, sorry, Obscurity going to be delighted with themselves. Propel are going to be frustrated with themselves. There you go. I haven't woken up yet. Great bit. That's great. But yeah, Propel are going to be really frustrated. They should be 2 games up.
Well, now it comes down to it. Clearly, these games are close. 2 overtimes. Clearly, they're in it. They can beat Obscurity. They have failed on 2 attempts to do it, though, to kind of have that killer instinct and close the game out. So now it's a battle with their own mental approach here. Do they sort of hang their heads? Because a reverse sweep is never easy. But if they can pick themselves up mentally, they will still be in it. But Obscurity, I mean, all the momentum with them now. I'd be shocked if they were to lose it from here. As you've pointed out, I do think the reverse sweep is unlikely. But Propel, they just got to play the next game in front of them. Win 1 and take it from there.
Absolutely, and they'll be frustrated to delve into the playbook, cliche book of late playoff cliches. I will say that if you're going through the lower bracket, the last thing you want is to have a series that goes on 45, 50 minutes. It's a 10-minute break before you have to do it all over again in an even longer series. But we're underway here. Propel won't care about that right now because that is their only option. Obscurity wanting to get this victory. Maybe this time they can control the game a little bit better than they have, but early signs not promising as here's a shot and Melty Crispy gets the save.
I thought for the 3rd game in a row that Propel were going to get the opening goal. It might go the other way. No, 3-1 gets there, takes it across clears it across his own goal line. They do get it away. Stormy to 3-1, looking for the redirect. He gets it, but it's high. Neuro on the end of it. 3-1, will doink it over. Beautiful bit of team play. And once more, it is Propel that take goal number 1.
Yeah, but I doubt any of them are celebrating right now because they know that 4 minutes 30 is a long, long time to try and hold on to a 1-goal lead. They need another one very quickly. They need to control this game more than they've been able to do in the previous 2, and they'll start here trying to get that kick-off goal. Nura on the cheat is going to take it to the corner. It looks at the possible angle, and Dom happy to clear it away. It was closer than they would have liked. Dom now challenging 3-1, who goes central. Bit too much weight on the ball for Neuro, and he can't quite get there. Has to go and clear his line. Stormy actually doing the job for him. Out to the corner it goes. Ruji clearing it away. What can Neuro do now? Going for the second. Here he goes, and Dom again clears it.
And Propel starting this game like they have started every game. They look fantastic when they're doing this. The opening minute is wonderful from them. Their moves forward, they look threatening. They're making Obscurity awkward. But maybe it's a stamina thing because, once they're 90 seconds in, it starts to fall away a little bit.
This goes downfield. As here goes Melty Crispy out to this right left-hand side. He's not quite able to get there. 3-1 now goes downfield. Dom is, again, not really able to get the favourable 50. Here goes Neuro out to this left-hand side. Jumps in the air and not within a postcode of the ball. Stormy challenging Dom. The 50 is slightly favourable. Melty Crispy goes up for one himself and Dom able to steer it towards goal. That's a chance, but only a half chance.
Yeah, well, I think Propel have got to realize they're in a great position here. They do look like they're playing very well, but they do look like they're trying to force the action a little bit too much. They can afford to look for controlling plays rather than trying to rush everything, because it's when they rush that they're giving away possession. Like their Neuro needed to get back, rotate into position, find a better way, a better time to get the clear, and now suddenly they find themselves under pressure and in a bit of an awkward position trying to clear. Stormy does very well, only as far as the halfway line, and then it's immediately back up against them. And maybe now they have an opportunity. Neuro looking for the backboard. It's going to fall down awkwardly. Who gets there first? Deadly Dom does.
Melty Crispy gets the challenge and he can go forward for Obscurity now as we approach half-time in this game. It's a shot for Ruji. Here goes Deadly Dom off the backboard looking for a teammate, maybe, but no one there. He had to follow it in himself and wasn't quite able to get the angle. Here goes 3-1 immediately up the other end. This will be a chance out to the far post. It's, again, cleared away just a little bit wide. What can Dom do downfield? He's challenged by Neuro. And at the end of the day, there is no doing for either of our two teams, but Propel will be the happier.
And they've successfully defended for 2.5 minutes. They're fragile 1-goal lead, but yeah, I just don't feel 1 goal is enough here. I think eventually Obscurity, as they've done for 2 games in a row, find a way to level it up. And here comes Melty Crispy trying to get it in front. Deadly Dom rushing for a shot. He is intercepted though by Stormy, and now Neuro will get it up. And now another 30 seconds has been eaten off the clock. 3 minutes they've defended 1 goal.
Yeah, it can change in an instance though. Here goes Melty Crispy looking for the corner. He looks for Dom in the centre. Stormy misses. Dom off the backboard, followed up by Ruji, but it still stays out somehow in this game. Ruji will get back round 2. It's 3-1 clearing it away. Dom keeping this spell of pressure alive. He looks for the goal and it's cleared on this occasion as well. Neuro going back downfield to give his team a bit of space to breathe.
And they survive a period of lack of focus, took their eye off the ball, kind of went into cruise mode. They've survived it. Now they're going to take advantage. They've burnt off yet another 40 seconds, and there it is. Finally, it's taken forever, but Tom, they got a 2-goal lead. Maybe they're not dead yet.
Well, for the first time in a while in this series, I'd say that Obscurity will feel the more unlucky of the two teams. They absolutely should be in the lead of this game, or at least drawing this game, but Propel have defended so well. They look for a third here. It's not quite over for Obscurity yet, but they need something quickly, and they need it now. And Neuro over the top, looks for the backboard, gets cleared away. Not quite well enough, though, because here goes Stormy taking the shot off the backboard. 3-1 following up, and Dom gets the save. That downfield for Ruji. Stormy backflips. That's a chance, and it's in.
My, oh my, what a touch. I don't know if he was just going... I think he was fairly intentional in that shot. Beautifully done. And in the end, the placement just wonderful. And now we have a 25-second finish. And, oh dear, Tom, I sense a third overtime coming.
I do. It's got to be quick for Obscurity. Out to the backboard it goes. Dom clears it away. Everything needs to be perfect for them in order to secure this sweep. Stormy is going to put bait to that idea, makes it 3-1, and makes up for the mistake at the other end that cost them that goal. As, well, Propel cruising into the fourth game.
Well, clearly my sense of clairvoyance, which I was feeling pretty strong about, I'm going to tell you, Tom, has been completely undone. And now an overtime looking very, very unlikely. And Propel will finally get a game, and we can argue, and we have argued, that they should have had at least 1, maybe 2 of those opening games. But finally, in Game 3, they find themselves a win, and they will not be going down in a sweep. They will continue to fight.
They will, and it's been a good performance from them. Man of the match, Stormy. However, Deadly Dom scored the most points out of them all at 462, which is interesting to me. It shows that Obscurity did play very well. However, they had 10 shots against them, and if you have 10 shots against you, it's likely that 3 of them are going to sneak their way in. This series is back on, though, Greybeard. It's, obviously a reverse sweep right now. Far less unlikely than if you went 3-0 down in the grand final.
Yeah, and you know what? It's sudden. You know, we speak about all the momentum that Obscurity had, and there's no doubt that the phrase or the term momentum is well overused in Rocket League because it's all been undone now. That sense of momentum is gone. Propel still under huge pressure. Make no mistake, Obscurity a massive advantage, and they will feel like they will still feel like they can take it, but maybe just a little seed of doubt entering into their minds as we go into game 4, because they know now that Propel can beat them.
Beckwith Park was seen, and well, we're getting into the game. There's a connection issue, and oh dear, this doesn't sound particularly good. I believe that is going to be a technical timeout for one of the teams. We'll wait to confirm. Yeah, they're taking a technical timeout, and yeah, we're going to give them a technical. Okay, so that is that technical timeout. So we're going to give them 5 minutes to get back in, and I hope this isn't what I think it is.
We don't think it's the servers having a problem, is it?
That's my concern.
I mean, but it seemed like only Neuro had the problem, or was well, I guess we'll look for more information on what's going down and what. I mean, connection issue is fairly broad because there's a lot of connection handshakes between someone's apartment and a Rocket League server. So not too sure where that issue is. If it's sort of at the end with the Epic Online servers, the Rocket League servers, or with Neuro himself. But as soon as we have information, we'll certainly pass it on. And and if it is Neuro that's having the issue, that's not a great time for it because they finally got themselves a game and will feel like they're getting a bit of momentum. And now a 5-minute break, all of that, when you come back, you feel like you have to start all over again.
Yes. Okay. So he's got issues. I'm going to try and sort this with them.
Okay.
I'm not sure what we'll do here. We'll chat to our producers and those powers that be, and we'll discuss a course of action here because I think it would be unfair to impose a forfeit or something. But Greybeard, as we go into this isn't what we want. This is not boding well for the grand final.
No, this is not great, and no, you never want to see this at all. You want outcomes based on the pitch grind outs, people doing the work out on the pitch, not this sort of thing. So well, hopefully it gets sorted. But there are people who have the right pay grade to make all the right decisions, and whatever the decision is, we will roll with you.
I'm hearing that this is the same issue as we had joining. If you have just joined us, the servers effectively have gone down. So earlier on this evening, there's a big Fortnite event going on, and that has caused the servers to go down. We couldn't join the lobby. That's why we were delayed 10 minutes or so getting into the lobby. And now it appears that there's been a slight recurrence of that issue. I have got the Epic Games status website up. And we did have an update about 15 minutes ago saying that they've still got these major outages. So how we on earth were able to get in, and then their latest update is that both Rocket League and the mobile Rocket League Sideswipe are still down. So that is the update as of about 15 minutes ago.
It feels, Tom, like we snuck through a basement window into a lobby.
It does. Yeah.
That was for the briefest moment up.
Yeah, and we're going to try and sort a resolution here because the problem here is obviously under the regulations, if you miss out on a technical timeout, then as far as I'm aware, that's a forfeit. But I feel like most people would agree that this isn't a forfeit situation, given force majeure, and if it's a wider Rocket League issue, it's not like they can even get the subs in. So I think we're going to do the fair thing here and give them a little bit of extra time. And this is going to be interesting. I'm getting messages. Ping messages, thankfully, from all of our helpful staff. Yeah, the course of action. We've got a chance here, Great Bit, to have a chat. Whether we're going to go to our break ticket and sort of discuss a resolution, or whether we stay here. I'm suggesting we go to our break ticket so we can have chats with.
I think that's a solid idea because you and I are only going to be interesting for so long.
And we need to discuss a course of action. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a break ticket for about 5 minutes or so. Provisionally, we'll keep you updated in chats as to what is going on. But for now, brief break in play, and we're going to an intermission. Chance for a hot dog before we get into this one, or maybe a bulty bar or something like that. We'll see you in a minute. Keep updated on chat. We'll let you know what's going on.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. No. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now.
sound, back to the sound. Sound, back to the sound.